so to kick things off, as the saying goes, we're going to be looking at Samuel chapter 11, 2 Samuel chapter 11, and reading from 1 all the way up until 13. Now, I'm not reading this whole thing, brothers and sisters. I am going to paraphrase for the purposes of time. I don't want to spend 3 or 4 sort of shorts just reading this. So, what we read is that after a year, as expired, after the kings go forth to battle, David sent Joab, his servants, to destroy the children of Ammon, and then they besieged Rabbah. But David stayed in Jerusalem. Now, when he was walking on his sort of rooftop of his kingly palace, he saw a woman that was very pretty, and she was washing herself. So she was bathing. Now, it doesn't say, there's no details about it. It just says that she was bathing and she was very beautiful. Okay, and David sent to inquire after the woman, and one said, "Is this not Bathsheba, the daughter of Eliam, and the wife of Uriah the Hittite?" Now David sent messengers and took her, and she came unto him, and he laid with her, for she was purified from uncleanness, and she returned unto her house, and then she conceived a child, and she told David, "Look, I've conceived a child, and it's yours." Now, David prior to this was very zealous for God, okay? Because if you read some of David's previous chapters about David, you can see that he was very zealous for God, okay? He was anointed when Saul was so that's King Saul was still one of the royals. He then waited his time. He was a very good soldier for Saul. He never despised Saul. He was never jealous for Saul, but Saul sort of lost his way because God withdrew his spirit from Saul because he didn't listen to God, he didn't follow the commandments of God. So in time, Saul dies, his sons die, and David becomes king. So, David always stuck to the plan of what God had for him. But in this situation right here, it was now while David was at ease and unguarded that the tempter seized the opportunity to occupy his mind. The fact that God had taken David into such a close connection with himself and had manifested so great a favor toward him should have been to him the strongest of incentive to preserve his character unblemished. But when in ease and self-security he let go his hold upon God, David yielded to Satan and brought upon his soul the stain of guilt. And it happens to us a lot of times when we're in struggle, when we're going through our trials and our persecutions, we hold tight to God. But then when everything is okay and we see that life is now sunshine and rainbows, we sort of let go of the hold of God. We start becoming self-secure in ourselves. We start becoming easy. We start becoming a bit slack.